Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Wonderful 436, back with part 5 of Metaphor ReFantazio. Some quick housekeeping things before we jump right back into it. I have constantly mentioned throughout the past few episodes that I can't wait to see the PS5 Pro enhancements with Metaphor ReFantazio, without even thinking that this game isn't even a PS5 Pro launch title, at least from what they listed on their website. Maybe when it drops, maybe they'll announce that it's going to be enhanced. I don't know if it will be. It doesn't really seem like a game that will be now, like looking at the lineup they have. So this game won't be enhanced in any way, and I don't think I'll mention it when I do whatever playthrough number is on the Pro. But for those who are interested in what the PS5 Pro enhancements will look like, right after I record this, I'm going to go over and record a few games that are on the PS5 Pro list that strike me, really graphically intense games. So Alan Wake 2, Demon's Souls, which was the PS5 launch title, one of the launch titles for the original PS5, to see how it looks on the PS5 Pro. God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered, which just came out, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, and The Last of Us Part 1 or Part 2, I'm not sure yet. So when that drops, if you want to see those games, I'll probably make a video and sprinkle footage from each of those games, or almost all those games, into that video. So if that's something you're interested in, you can go look at it, check it out. I'll show footage of an area on the PS5 and then show it on the PS5 Pro. On top of that, if you want to see what the PS5 Pro looks like, Thursday you'll be able to see me unbox it and kind of break it down, as well as show those who are also getting it who don't know how to install the disk drive how to do that. That will be in the video, because I also have a disk drive back there ready to install when it drops, so that will be part of the video. If any of that interests you, feel free to go watch any of those videos when they drop sometime later this Thursday of this week. So without further ado, sorry for all that, let's get into part 5 of Metaphor ReFantazio. Alright, back here with our protagonist Orvin, after a pretty good twist in the game. I don't even know if twist is the right word. Just a really cool change of events. Free Ulysses from his dying regrets for his highness's sake. Let's settle this. I'm worried about Maria, but let's just do what we can for now. So yeah, also Grius, or Ulysses, as I forgot her name, as she calls him, died disobeying the king's orders. We're also at a situation where, so for those who did not watch the last episode and maybe joining late, oh, one sec. No lookouts that I can see will not be discovered going in or out of the cathedral as we please. It's so quiet, it's kind of creepy. I'd rather have avoided disturbing the dead, but we cannot let that stop us here. For those who don't know, I'm worried about the people left in the Grand Cathedral. Luis, the villain, the one who killed both the king and the prince, is pretty much like running to be the next king. And the king had like some sort of magic spell, and now like everyone's kind of running to prove their worth to be the next ruler. So that's a bad way to word it, but I'm just really bad with names. But pretty much that's what's happening. And Grius, while trying to kill Luis, died for disobeying the king's kind of rules that he set for this. Let's head to the cathedral. We're going after the necromancer. We're going to catch him for Grius' sake as well. Just as I thought, this area has yet to be sealed off. We should be able to enter through here.
Now, where was I?
Feel Moore's presence. I don't think we need to. Ooh, wait, actually, I don't know if does she have a archetype? No, I don't think I could set one for her because she's not there in the bottom right. This path leads to the back entrance to the Grand Cathedral. Security should be higher than it is at the front. Should be lighter than it is at the front. And let's head inside. You all ready?
Alright.
Dungeon. The Meta Center. The way is straight ahead. Yeah, man, this game has been so good, man.
Doesn't it seem like
Downright eerie. Much too quiet in here. We have no choice but to steal ourselves and move on. This is the only way left open to us. The area looks clear. Let's hurry. Yeah, PlayStation put out a poll on their Twitter, favorite game from last month, and in a heartbeat, I would to Metaphor. This is definitely one of my favorite games of the year so far. Obviously, a lot can change. We're early. Seems as though it's locked. And games that tend to be really long end up at some point kind of losing me. But between this and Dragon Age, I've been enjoying both. I don't think Dragon Age is as high in quality and in writing. Dragon Age is just a fun game. I don't think it's as like amazing as this game so far, but it's still, I'm having a good time with it. Wait, I'm getting a strange feeling from up ahead. It's the same feeling I had at the abandoned mine before. But the mines were, what do you sense? I don't know, but I've got a bad feeling about this. What's the plan, Orvin? We're going in.
Yeah.
Right, no time to second guess ourselves. Is that a human? Oh, it's one of these things.
What's going on? We can't get through the door.
Strange as he is, that pale fellow's magic works. Good for rooting out the rats.
That blasted mage set a trap. Not surprising. We knew he was expecting us.
And you still fell for it? At least you'll be in good company.
What? It can't be.
No way.
What? That's crazy. Ow, what the fuck? Holy shit.
Alsus, stop it! Don't! Why would you die for revenge of all things? The man I fought beside was not so ruled by anger and malice. Alsus, tell me, please.
Is it actually him or is it... Oh. What the fuck is happening? What?
The price of my failure then. The prince. For having lost him, you too would abandon me. Why did you leave me alone in the dark when you escaped with his highness? I have sought him for so many years to no avail. And now, Of course. 'Tis only just that you be the one to send me to him now.
Get up! Fight!
There is no way she dies.
Please forgive me.
No! You have it wrong!
Thank goodness.
The prince is alive!
Hey!
He's right. We do hunt Luis, but not for revenge. We mean to lift the prince's curse.
Is that true? His Highness
Her
is
archetype gonna awaken?
still...
Yes, he lives. So you have to keep fighting.
You mean, if that's true, then I...
Yep.
O lodestar who wanders in solemn duty, O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path. Now my new calling, transcending all oaths, I choose life of my own will! Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
My name is Iselin Pacelli Majal Hulkenberg. I am knight, I am commander, and last of the honor guards! Once more, I take up arms in my liege's name!
Oh, so cool.
Alcest, I will see you freed. For a liege I am sworn to, in his royal name. With this power, I shall open the way!
Bars.
Alcest, 'tis almost finished.
I'm sensing a huge surge of power. Hang on. It almost seems like the two archetypes are resonating with each other.
Synthesis skills. You've unlocked synthesis skills. Synthesis skills are special. Cooperative skills available according to the party's channeled archetypes. Access them by pressing A on a party member's turn. In order to perform any synthesis skill, a second party member with a specific archetype channeled is necessary. Synthesis skills consume the collaborator's turn icon in addition to the active character's turn icon.
I'm so sorry.
Join with me.
Jump thrust, protect guard.
I'm counting on you!
Roar with royal might.
What the fuck? Dope.
I call upon royal power within! No, let's get on with it! Not the right move.
No, he used it against us. What a piece of shit. We gotta move us back. Yeah.
Is everyone alright?
Weak to lightning. Good to know.
We stand together. Not this skill. Knight. Not now. Knight.
Oh, kind of a lame ability.
This won't do.
In the name of... Let's do this!
Oh, it's the same. I just realized that. Damn, hers was way cooler.
Only a flesh wound. Healer. Observe the enemy.
Okay, let's do synthesis again.
Alright, let's go!
And thus I end it.
We're really close.
Warrior! What a mess. Are you prepared?
Is it actually like Grius, like from the grave sort of thing?
Together.
This is nothing.
You're barely holding together.
Let's go. Hold on. Time for some close combat. To the rear.
No, I did not mean that.
Healer.
Let's go.
Alcest.
His Highness and Maria's home. I leave them in your hands.
Okay, so it is him. I'm glad they're not pulling some BS where he comes back to life.
We'll do as you ask, friend. I swear it.
His death is very impactful. It would be very lame if they undid it.
That'll do.
Not bad at all.
Let's add to magic.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
Grius's memento.
Rest now, Alcest. We will protect Maria and His Royal Highness.
Well, isn't this crystal just like what we saw in the abandoned mine? It gives me the same nasty feeling. Come on, let's just destroy it.
First he wakes the dead, and now this bizarre object. This man is dangerous and must be stopped.
You said you were a royal knight, didn't you? Were you there? On the night the prince was attacked?
Yes, though I was the least among the Order then. We saw His Highness afflicted with a horrific curse. But Soon after, he mysteriously vanished. Alsace was one of His Highness's closest confidants when he disappeared. I'd wondered if they were both lost to us.
But I could see it when we told you the truth. You believed the prince was alive, didn't you?
I'd left my post to wander the land. A search party, at least in intent. News of the king's demise brought me back. Thence, we met. Now, onward. Tis nothing. Let us go.
Don't tis nothing me. You took a hard hit.
She got fucking cut
Let's head
open.
back for now.
But...
We've come this far, so he'll be looking to buy time. It's just as you advised before. We can't rush in if we're to see this through. What say you? We can withdraw for now, right?
We should head back.
Yes. We should head back.
I'll trust your judgment. Homeward, then.
Don't go back to the what was it called? Oh god, here we go.
You're just in time. Maria's awake. She's not hurt too badly, but she's locked up in her room and won't come out. I told her that her father wouldn't be coming home.
So she knows.
Oh, I should say, I found a note in his belongings. Meant for you all, I'm sure. It said, if there's anything left that could serve you, take it. I left his belongings in his room, so you're free to have a look.
Rias entrusted his belongings.
Now that you're here, I'll go check on her one more time. Try to rest, and I'll be back shortly.
Damn you, Louise.
Can I assume you're still dedicated to the mission?
Mission?
Killing Louise to lift the prince's curse. We've lost a lot already. We can't afford to give up after one failure.
Don't worry. I've no intention of giving up now.
What do you think? Are you going after Louise?
Of course I am.
Of course I am.
Yes. Someone has to bring the bastard to justice. You saw what would happen under his rule. We can't just let him doom this country.
Thus do you seek Louise's death. Knowing the truth, may I join your cause? I heard of your trials at the fort, and considering all I've seen and heard, Louise clearly aims to seize the throne. Allow me to lend my blade. Even if we can put the man down, if we can't save the heir to the throne, it would be all for naught. Until the day His Highness, the prince's life is saved. I will fight through all obstacles.
We'd be happy to have you. But are you sure?
It is but another leg on my own long journey, and now I may travel in good company. What say you?
We'd welcome you.
We'd welcome you, gladly.
Truly? Thank you. I shall strive to protect you as you saved me.
Seems a bit redundant to say after all you've done for us, but we're glad to have you.
Leave it to me.
Hulkenberg, the ever-loyal knight, has become your ally.
Then let us be bound in both purpose and trust. My life is your shield, and my blade is your strength.
The steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg. Within her dwells the virtue of the knight. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Let's go! New bond.
I would stake my very life.
Party can now study the night. Sorry, stream. Or video. Oh no. You can now study the night in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you.
Oh, now that she's part of the team, we gotta show her. Here. This is the prince. He's been asleep for a long, long time.
His Royal Highness.
He's stable. But unless we can do something about that curse, he's finished.
That mage could be the key to this. I couldn't guess what he aims to accomplish, but if we can capture him, he could lead us straight to Louise.
Doubtless he seeks the royal scepter. 'Tis enshrined in a chamber in the cathedral under a powerful warding seal. Such magic would likely take days of concentration to dispel, even with powers to do so.
You figure that's why he said we've got until the mourning period ends? If it's true, we still have some days until the mourning ends. Leaves us a little time to spare, but what did he mean when he told us to wait for the Day of Calamity? Just an ominous name for the day he grabs the scepter?
He can tell us himself at the end of a sword. The innkeeper's given her blessing, so we'll use this place as our headquarters for now.
Yeah, probably for the best. It's already gotten late today, so let's reconvene here tomorrow.
Gotta talk to Maria.
Do you feel responsible for Grius and Maria?
Yeah, I do.
Of course I do.
That's not your burden to bear alone. Okay? I don't make much of a guide, do I? I can't even get proper directions. God, I wish I wasn't so useless.
You got us this far.
You're the one who's gotten us this far, Gallica.
You think so? Well, it's nice of you to say. My grief is getting the better of me. But I've got to shape up. Grius gave his life for that mission. We can't let him down. Let's figure it out as a team, all right? I'll do whatever I can.
I can sense Gallica's heartbreak, her trust, and her determination.
Gotta focus on the here and now, not the past.
The voices of followers can now be heard even from far away. This is the mad cost of studying the mage lineage. Ooh. Just because we're using mage, I think that will be good.
You should get some rest tonight in preparation for tomorrow. Let's rest.
Why don't we rest early to prepare for tomorrow? Let's
rest.
Oops. Cool. Holy, you can get a lot of followers. Rest.
What now?
I don't know what I was trying to do, honestly. The bed seems rather stiff, but I can still rest in it. Maybe it's time to call it a night. Going to academia? Good, that's where I wanted to go.
Really? What exactly do you have against sleep?
Apparently we've been invited to
I
academia.
saw it all unfold. An ally became a friend, and he awakened to your power. But his path was cut short. It is all too easy to forget the fragility of life, until the tragedy of its loss. Yet, I feel his efforts were not in vain. He never turned from his fears and worries, unflinching to the last. Just as the lives of old heroes are passed down through their tales, so too will his heart. You have inherited the story of an unsung revolutionary and all its power.
The mag used by Grius has been inherited and returned to Orvan's soul.
Yet be warned, such power rarely awakens without trials. Even should you overcome them, your virtues will be tested time and time again. You must carry on, honing your archetypes and heart with painful sincerity. That is the first step towards changing the world. I have faith in you.
Heroes and Set. You may come across items that grow your archetypes in various places, similar to the heroes incense you received from Moore. You can use them from the item menu. They grant experience directly to an archetype without having to battle.
Forgive me. There's one more important thing. You can visit as long as you have the calm and time to open a book. But when threats lurk nearby, we may not always have the luxury of attention undivided. And danger is an inconvenience so often encountered, of course. As such. A smart-looking fellow, isn't he? There's a special magic igniter embedded in his
Cool.
Much as I'd like to join you in person, I cannot. I can, however, send his consciousness in my place. If you see him in places of battle, do stop to pet him, won't you?
Cute.
A most helpful companion. If you would survive the trials to come, think not only of the powers you know, but how they might be combined. Now, until we meet again.
What?
Something's amiss. Is the spell broken? Has the crystal underground been shattered? No, surely not this quickly. The soldiers couldn't possibly.
No matter.
No matter. Trivial, all of it. More importantly. A rather complicated sealing spell, but I see its workings. Breaking it will only be a matter of time. So close to the hall of the royal scepter. The plan is near its fruition, and the calamity draws ever closer.
Time marches on.
Something like that, right?
The age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, I hate the voiceovers, man. So much stress.
Sorry.
I apologize if we've commandeered your home.
Think nothing of it.
Think nothing of it. This is my fight too. You're going after that man in the cathedral, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes, surely before the day of calamity that he's warned about. I don't know what he's plotting, but I want nothing more than to foil it. I can't let a tragedy that would rob this country of its future come to pass, not only for the prince, but for Agrius as well.
I'd say...
One less matter. I'm yet unused this strange power. Once we take the field again, I would look to another for orders. Orvin, you seem best suited to the task. That is the role you've been serving this far, yes?
It'll be all right.
No objections here. He's certainly gotten me out of plenty of nasty situations.
All good.
I agree. You up for that, Orvin? Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, got it. May you lead us to victory.
True.
I suppose that would make you our captain. A fitting title for a company's tactical authority, no?
For real.
I guess, but it sounds so formal. I don't know if I could get used to calling him that.
Now then.
As for when we return to the cathedral, yours is the final say, but we'd better be served by prudence than haste. We'd be better served by prudence than haste. Yeah. Right, let's make sure we're ready for this. Gallica, when it's time to go, you give us the word. Yeah, got it. Stay calm, everyone. You can do this. I'm so sorry, stream.
Let's focus.
Necromancer takedown. Luis's necromancer subordinate must be stopped. I need to discover Luis's whereabouts as well. Who knows what could happen on the day of the prophesied calamity. Mission with the deadline has begun. Meet up with your allies at the catacombs entrance to challenge the Grand Cathedral. Failure to complete your mission by the deadline will result in a game over. You must defeat the necromancer before the day of calamity. On a given day, you have time to do one thing in the day and another at night. Dungeons can only be visited during the day, and you'll need your rest that night. Spend time in town during the day, the night is yours. On the local map, there are icons indicating where you can hone your royal virtues, people who have requests, and where your followers are. Raising your royal virtues and strengthening your bonds with your followers is the key to obtaining new archetypes. Use your free time wisely and strive to be the best version of yourself. If an action will consume time, the choice will be marked with a clock symbol. Keep this in mind so you can plan your activities accordingly.
Hey there.
Hey, you got a sec? I was thinking, isn't Grand Trad just huge? All this running from end to end must be so tiring. So I was thinking, you've got His Highness's sword, right? Maybe you can do something cool with it. Rhea said that the sword was forged with magla. With a little magic, I think I can make it float. That's what the prince used to do, remember? So let's give it a try. Picture levitating, then see if you can stand on it. While in safe areas like cities, press circle to hop on your blade and quickly ride through the area. That's so cool. You can increase your speed by holding R2.
We should go.
First thing we need to do is head to the Grand Cathedral.
What's happened?
That's so cool.
Can't see a single good option.
Oh, what shall I do? I cannot buy the medicine that my sick daughter needs. Medicine, is it that expensive? Yes, it is. Or, to put it more accurately, it costs more than what a Mastari in this city is capable of earning. My daughter won't be long for this world if I can't get my hands on that medicine. My heart aches to see her so racked by cough. What if I buy it?
Yeah.
Our mission is still our top priority, but it shouldn't take up too much of our time to squeeze in a quick shopping trip and help them out. What? Don't be ridiculous. We Mustari are treated poorly, but the people here hate the Elda even more. I've heard that all Elda are anathema to the Sanctus. The medicine can be purchased at a church, but I doubt they do business with you. I have to try. Well, it's a respiratory medicine called the Breath of Fresh Air. They sell it at St. Firmus Church. I'm hesitant to get my hopes up, but should you somehow obtain it, please bring it to me. St. Firmus Church should be on some Lumio Street. Think they'll sell us the medicine?
Let's give it a shot.
The rewards for solving people's requests are not limited to just money or items. You can even unlock a new archetype. The harder the request, the greater the reward you can expect. You may be requested to slay certain monsters outside the city, for example. You can review requests you've already taken in the quest section of the main menu. Enemy difficulty is also noted there, so you don't have to tackle quests blindly. Some requests have time limits. If you fail to complete a request in the designated time, it will be marked expired. You can no longer acquire rewards for requests past the deadline, so keep an eye on your time. You can review deadlines in the quest section of the main menu. Okay, let's see.
What now?
You can see our travelers' party formation details from the time they cleared the quest while reviewing requests. Okay. We have till what? 6/21? 10 days. 5 days. Okay. Let's go do this.
You've been a lifesaver.
What's it all got to do with us anyway?
That's so cool. I'm literally floating on a levitating sword.
What is it?
Oh, I did not mean to do that. I forgot all the buttons. I don't know why. Wait. Where is...
Where to?
Here it
Go.
is. Not mean to do that. I meant to... I meant to fast travel to, or see where the place I needed. Oh, this for sure. Ooh, pretty. Closery, I can see that you're an Elda. I'll not turn you away if you've come here with a purpose. However, I do hope you will keep it brief. Thanks, I think. Anyway, we heard you sell a type of medicine called Breath of Fresh Air here. Breath of Fresh Air, you say? We typically only make the particular remedy available to those who have accepted the light of sanctism. But let it be known that we practice generosity by special exception for an Elda. You may demonstrate your sincerity by purchasing it for 500 brief. For an Elda? You're raising the price because of his tribe? Surely you would not expect your vulgar tribe to stand as equals among the blessed. The blessed. Our teachings forbid it. Thus, I ask you to demonstrate your sincerity. Bear in mind to even sell, that is, give them to you is taboo. I'd appreciate a show of gratitude more than words of protest. Now, how may I assist? You have plenty of money. However, no... Sorry, I didn't read that last one. However, no matter how sincere you may be, you are still an Elda. You must demonstrate a basic understanding of sanctism if you expect my cooperation. If my wisdom was informed, I could ask the church to purify my equipment. Certain equipment can be taken to a church and purified, after which it is born anew with enhanced capabilities and new special effects. You can unlock the purify function by raising the wisdom royal virtue. Equipment that can be purified will be noted in the item description. inviting an elder into the church at a time like this. The sanctor shouldn't know that even holy beneficence has its limits. I'll leave. What business could you even have here? Does it look like we want you here? Your very presence here is a sacrilege against our doctrine. Scriptures tell us that the Elda are a dangerous tribe. They are the inheritors of a treacherous magic that undermines the tenets of sanctism. The church offers charity to the people, but the truly devout know that the Elda are not people. Leave this place at once, and be quick about it. Hey, I'm more than happy to leave you to your hate if that's what your church teaches. Let's get what we came for and be on our way. Man, my throat.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Fuck with the fast travel, so that's nice.
What's it all got to do with us? Just can't stand it.
Humans. You mean a lifesaver? No, hell no.
You there?
My dear fellow, is that the breath of fresh air? Did you get that from me? Of course.
Thank you so very
Oh, praise be. I give you the deepest of thanks. With this, my daughter can be cured. I apologize for having so little faith in you. People have been quite anxious since the incident at the Grand Cathedral, so the prices on everything have increased. On top of that, the discrimination against the Mustari and other minor tribes has only worsened. Hardly any shops will serve me. But I digress. Allow me to return the favor.
No.
Hardly seems worthy of praise to do something so simple as purchase medicine. It's wrong that this problem exists within the country in the first place. What you did means the world to me. Thank you, truly. For saving my daughter's life, please, you must take this, a token of my gratitude.
Mission accomplished.
Hey, rusted accessory increases tolerance. Nice.
All right.
I hear a voice. That present glow comes from one of the splendid virtues already dwelling within me. This glow serves thee the best as the kindling to wait. This glow serves thee best as the kindling to inflame thy followers' trust in thee. Gather the royal virtues and fulfill thy destiny. The character is measured by 5 royal virtues, each of which can be increased in various ways. Honing the royal virtues, courage, wisdom, tolerance, eloquence, and imagination will help you solve your followers' problems and improve your relationships with them. You might improve your virtues by working, aiding people, or testing your courage. Try talking with Gallica for ideas. She knows a lot about the town and can give you more information. An accessory. I'm sorry, but what does it do? It's so rusty I can't tell what it is. I've heard you can get it appraised at a shop. Anywhere will do. I'm afraid I don't know more about it, as none of those places would serve me. For crying out loud, they won't even let you shop? Thank you, though. We should get this looked at, Orvin.
I know.
Excuse me, but I must now administer the medicine to my daughter. Thank you again, and may our divine relic bless this kind young man. Let's go. Greetings, elder boy. We don't see many of your tribe in the royal capital, though we're similar in that way. Have you heard of the Mustari tribe? We are too rarely seen in Grand Trad. I actually have. So you've met other Mustari before, but I doubt you know everything about us, yes? So then, any interest in our history? And why we live our lives secluded and oppressed? I'll share if you'd like to know. Mustari history. Learning more about them may help us better support those in need, right? Understanding different cultures and points of view might improve my tolerance. That's going to take some time, so if you had other plans for today, let's come back another time. What do you want to do? Listen to him? Let's talk with him. Glad to hear it. Let's go elsewhere to chat, shall we?
Well then.
The tribe is called the Mustari. Perhaps the most obvious part of our culture is that we wear masks. Just like the one I have on right now. Next thing you'll notice, we all have 3 eyes. 3 eyes? And that goes for every Mustari? What's it like to see for you all? Our third eye cannot see things. We see the world almost exactly as you do. However, the Mustari faith is vastly different from that of other tribes. We've our own unique faith, different from the state religion, Sanctism. A religion that's not Sanctism is restricted to the Mustari tribe.
About that.
The only Mustari practice this belief? That's correct. Normally, we cannot reveal our teachings to other tribes. Sanctism is a belief open to all. Perhaps that is why, at times, politics get involved and distort its doctrine. For that reason, we refrain from revealing our faith to everyone. It's our only means of keeping our doctrine the way it should be. That doesn't sound like the best solution, but I'm guessing it's complicated. Some try to spread our teachings outside the island, but things quickly grow complex, and one must tread carefully. Other tribes have a tendency to jump to conclusions. That is why Sanctism has gathered many believers. And now we are scorned as the masked tribe. That is who we are, forever etched in our history. He taught me about the Mustari way of life. I feel learning more about their existence has improved my tolerance.
All right.
Pleased to hear it.
Maybe worth telling you more. Next time I'll tell you about our basic doctrine if the chance comes. Hearing all that was intriguing. It's about time I head back to the inn. Okay, well, we wasted our first day not going to the dungeon, but I'm okay with that. On days you don't visit a dungeon, you'll have enough energy left for activities at night. You can visit followers that are only available at night, or hone your royal virtues. The Scalca might have advice on what to do at night. Back to the hushed honeybee.
Please, if you could help.
Yeah.
You always get a flood of guests at night. Looks like it's going to be another hectic one. If you're free, could you lend me a hand with preparing food? If you'd like to help out, feel free to use the kitchen as you please. And if you have the ingredients, I can show you how to make red grass roasted badoo. Seems like Fabian's having a hard time. She's done a lot for us, so the least we could do is return the favor and help her out when we can. If I help Fabian prepare food, my tolerance should improve. Do we help Fabian? Yeah, sure.
You're a big help.
I appreciate the help. Now let's get you into the kitchen, shall we?
Next
Cute.
up is...
We finished preparing the fish, so now we just have to put them in that pot.
Oh, right!
The finishing touch is the addition of fruit as a secret ingredient. I forgot to ask how to prepare it. What should we do? Grate it in and simmer.
In that case,
You should grate the fruit in, then let everything cook in the same pot with the fish.
Whoa!
Interesting. It'll definitely soak up the fruit flavor if we simmer everything together. Galka and I poured our hearts into the preparation. The dish draws you in with the aroma of fresh fruit. Let's serve it to the customer.
I knew it!
The customer wolfed down the whole plate. You're surprisingly good at this, Orvin. Looks like I did a good job helping out. I feel like my tolerance improved.
all right.
I continued to help out as the night went on.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That necromancer mentioned a day of calamity, pretty ominous, but what does it even mean? Luis's orders or not, 'twas the necromancer who committed those acts of brutality we witnessed at the royal funeral. He undoubtedly prepares more of the same.
Right.
Well, we're going to put a stop to that corpse-robbing bastard before that happens. If the state army can't handle him, then it falls on us to do it. The day of calamity we were warned about is just 9 days away. We need to stop that necromancer before then. Oh, shit.
What's happened?
Yeah, let's go try to thwart the necromancer's schemes, as it says up there. I do want to go to Academia real quick.
Now, where was I?
So, you've acquired
It would indeed appear as though you've acquired a new archetype. I wholeheartedly encourage you to examine its abilities here.
Do make yourself at home.
Inherit skills, Orvin, healer. Roll inherit one? No. I some of used to develop the healer from the looks of it.
I can hardly wait.
Study. Oh, we don't have a mage anymore because Grius died. That's not good. And I wasted. Okay, whatever.
What would you care to know?
Okay, we can't really do anything. Other than item. Didn't they say? Didn't more say we have something that could?
I found new power.
I want to get it up to level 5.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Control level 5. Let's get the knight up to level 5 as well. Come on, nice. I would love to get this to level 10.
I found new power.
Nice, okay. And now we can...
Well, well.
You developed the healer. It seems your assignment is complete.
Incredible.
You're more heroes instance. Nice, okay. Increases imagination.
All right.
As I thought, I sensed a sudden light in my mind, illuminating what was hidden. Thanks to the research and the strengthened influence of your archetype, a flicker of memory has returned to me. What kind of memory? What kind of memory is it? It occurs to me that I conducted research on archetypes in the past as well. When interacting with a follower or ally and giving them a response that moves their heart, you may obtain mag, which you can usually only acquire in battle. Try to be as open and receptive as possible to your followers' feelings when communicating with them. Research on archetypes. It is precisely this power that could make real a utopia like my novelized vision. Yes, it is more than feasible. However, that fool of a king turned his eyes from the utopia I dreamed of. The book you carry in this library's vast knowledge, all condemned by his decree. Ultimately, I was locked in these chambers, shut away in secret, and most outrageously, killed. And I've been alone ever since, except for my feline companion, Plato, of course. I believed I would die here, never knowing who I was. It was because of that fear I immersed myself into research. I hoped I might leave some proof that I had once lived, yet that too came to a standstill.
In truth.
And then you appeared. You have given me an opportunity to not just research again, but to regain my life. Frankly, I hesitated to expect anything at all. If we saw no developments here, I was prepared to finally give up. But the miracle of my memory returning has convinced me this power of archetypes is the original magic, and it may shake the foundation of all we know. Change the world. You change the world, and I'll prove it. You can already see we will make a fine team. As for your part, you'll be needing a power that can oppose Luis. Let us continue our research further, that you might reach the apex of your abilities. I can feel Morse's mild expectations and trust. Nice.
I look forward to continuing our
Ooh. Definitely doing that. I don't have to keep coming back here. That's gonna be so nice. It appears that nurturing archetypes results in a deeper bond between you and academia as well. I believe you are now at a point where you'll find use in this. It's an igniter that will allow you and I as fellow seekers to share our consciousness even when we're apart.
This right here.
So long as you have this, you can study archetypes from anywhere you'd like. However, when you have completed a research task, I would still ask that you come talk to me directly in academia. Pressing triangle while on the main menu will move you directly to the archetype tree. You can study archetypes at any time without going to academia. I do require your power in developing my research, not to mention I value the time I get to spend speaking with you.
Well then.
Change the world, we must examine things from a different angle. Your next research task is to study the heroic embodiment of the gunner. If you haven't yet acquired the gunner, perhaps you'll need to form a bond with someone more mechanically minded. I'm sure it will help you hone your virtues along with other meaningful opportunities.
This one's important.
Interesting. The gunner. That sounds like a cool ability. Sounds like a cool archetype. Ah, marvelous. Already I can barely contain my fascination. My mind races for the first time in ages. I am counting on you.
Ah, how good of you to come.
Like Seeker would be good to put back, but it's not high enough level to where I feel like I'd.
Hey.
Yes.
I think we heard this already, right?
Grant me a moment.
Got a moment?
Adieu.
Yeah, we. Popularity ranking. Thou art but a nameless wretch. In the time to come, we shall judge if thou art a worthy vessel for our power. True king, who the people wouldst choose, must be as a culmination of the heroes of Eld. If thou shouldest use thy power as 'tis meant to be, the path will open before thee. Use thy strength for justice and save the people of the realm. Make real the world that was beyond our grasp. Okay.
Oh. You'll come again, won't you?
Go to the dungeon. And we use those hero incense things, so whoops.
What now?
Ugh, keep forgetting the buttons.
Let's head there right away.
Let's see how good we can do.
Hey.
Oh, before I forget, here, this Aradne's thread is for you. If you ever need to return to the entrance in a flash, this is a must-have. Okay, nice. You never know when you'll find yourself in a tight spot, so don't go exploring with that one. You can pick them up at general stores. Do you have anything new to say?
Definitely.
Grius entrusted things to us, so let's make good on our promise. That's all I want. But for now, we need to deal with that necromancer. We must stop him.
Onward.
We must go after him. We cannot let the royal scepter fall into his hands.
Got it.
Alright, let's go then. Let's go. Let's make haste. He cannot be allowed to reach his aims. Oh shit. Those signs of Maglet throughout, but at least their attempt to ambush us failed. Excuse me, Alsa's. We don't have time to be feeling sorry. We've got to take the opportunity to do what we can. And to make sure that Grius' death wasn't in vain. Oh my god, so sorry, excuse me. I know, let's proceed. Hello?
Did someone get here before us? Of all the places.
Holy shit, she's beat up.
This really isn't the time to pay your respects. No easy way to say it, but this place, I don't know, it ain't right. There's dead folk shambling about. And that's after I cleaned house. Don't say I didn't warn you, eh? I'm off then.
Wait. Is it your intention to enter the Grand Cathedral?
How do you know it connects down here?
Because we're the ones who cleared the path. But I assume we'll meet more resistance inside. I beg your pardon, but are you not injured? Shouldn't you consider turning back?
Oh, I'm sorry, boss. Did I need your permission? I've got my own...
God damn. At least stop and treat your
At
wounds.
the very least, you need to stop and get those wounds treated.
I can't do that. My friend's trapped in there. And the soldier that went in to rescue her hasn't come back. I can't just sit and do nothing.
You will rescue her.
Then we will rescue her.
Hey, wait! Before you go making promises like that...
No, now that we know about this, we must act to save these people.
What's your game exactly?
We simply won't stand by and let someone in your condition walk into peril.
I don't believe you. You're hiding something. Some other reason you're willing to help a Paracus.
Believe what you like.
No.
We're going to the top of the cathedral, regardless. Is it not the wiser course to let us do as we've promised than to risk your life charging ahead?
Fine. Even I can see sense in that. My friend's a Paracus girl, about my age, with a yellow flower pin in her black hair. You'll know her when you see her. If you
Yellow
bring her
flower
back,
pin in her black
I'll pay
hair.
you. I swear.
Yellow pin and black hair. And she'll have ears like that. I imagine that's what therapist.
Oh, come on.
Finally, we enter. Oh damn! I thought we were
There they are. Charging in.
I'm shocked it didn't.
Looks like
I thought we were
safe
gonna
now.
be put into like a cutscene of us like that.
All right.
Hitting him was easier than I thought it'd be. It doesn't look like there's anyone patrolling the area. How strange. I expected less resistance this way, but not this. Have they not enough soldiers?
Oh well.
In any case, it works out better for us. Capturing that necromancer isn't our only goal here anymore. Yeah, we need to save the hostages while security still lacks. Let's check out what's inside.
Strange.
Hey!
I think we need to do that yet, do we? Ugh, my nose itches. What are you?
See the enemy. Okay, let's give this all we've got.
Thank God we got that thing.
To the rear guard. Healer!
Get back up.
Flare!
Now, I shall vanquish evil.
Observe. Let us fight as one. Right there! Vitus power. Wind! Still here?
I shall fight after me. Not the right move. No holding back. Let me Are you prepared? Tougher than I thought.
Oh, we're so close.
We strive for! Still standing, I see. There they go!
No, I knew it was gonna be in Persona 3 Reload. There's like golden hands, or whatever they're called. Damn it!
Incoming!
We were one hit away. Oh, this is unnecessary damage. So sad.
You better watch out for any enemies targeting him.
I call upon royal power within. The end's in sight.
Good one,
Great
Stroll.
job, Stroll.
Oh, please.
Only 2 enemies left. Stay sharp.
Right there! I will fight with pride. I won't hold back. Scour! Last one.
Nice going, Stroll, you gotta aim better than that.
Oh man, a lot of unnecessary damage.
Only 1 left. Finish them off. Still standing, I see.
So sad, man.
Keep your energy up, everyone.
I think we're in the clear.
place.
As I thought, the Magla here is thinner. It's the perfect place to rest. Another Magla Hollow, eh? I'm glad of the safety.
If so,
Then shall we establish the place as a stopping point? I think it is wise considering how vast the Grand Cathedral is. You're right, I've memorized the route here. I can guide us safely from the entrance and back. I'm glad we're able to return to the entrance safely. Best to head back to town and resupply, rather than continue on having exhausted our resources and such. Gallico can transport you from one Magla Hollow to another. You can even go back and forth between the dungeon's entrance and a Magla Hollow. If your party's feeling spent, sometimes it's necessary to stop and return to town to refresh yourselves. Take advantage of Magla Hollows to explore dungeons efficiently. Let's take a break then. Let me know if you need me to guide us to another place. Sorry for the awful cliffhanger and kind of a more slow episode. Unfortunately, like with a game like Metaphor, there's gonna be a lot of episodes like this just because of how this big the game is, and I certainly don't want to just breeze through it because I'm playing it on video. I still want to enjoy it to the max. So this was the first real episode where we kind of just did we did a side quest, and then I mean we did do some main stuff, but not nearly as exciting as some of the episodes, especially the last part. But I appreciate you guys watching Part 5 of Metaphor ReFantazio. If you like the content, you want to see more, you can go to my channel and watch plenty of other old playthroughs or VODs from live streams I have of other beloved games, Until Dawn Remake, Silent Hill 2 Remake, Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. We're playing Dragon Age: The Veilguard over on stream right now, and all the VODs are up for that so far. And then also, if you like the content, you want to come watch live and interact and chat with me while we play these games, I stream on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. Mr. Wonderful 436, the same place you can find these videos over here on YouTube, and the same username on all other platforms. I would love to have you guys there with me to come chat. I would greatly appreciate it. It's always fun to kind of chat about nerdy stuff to people who also share that same interest. So, without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great morning, night, afternoon, whenever you guys are watching this, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.